On the off chance that you're searching for Saitama 2 cost expectations conjecture for 2024, 2024, 2025, 2030 and need to know where the cost of Saitama 2 Saitama will go from here on out. We will break down the past costs of Saitama 2 Saitama and we'll figure out what specialists are talking about its future cost activities. If it's not too much trouble, remember that you want to take this forecast and each and every expectation with the goal that this is just the idea of some market master investigators. Also, anticipating something so wonderful is totally inconceivable. Be that as it may, we will make an honest effort. We should begin. As per the most recent information accumulated, the ongoing cost of Saitama 2 is $0.019 and Saitama is as of now positioned #316 in the whole crypto biological system. The flow supply of Saitama 2 is 38,605,750,2722 with a market cap of $71,940,243. In the beyond 24 hours, the crypto has been diminished by 0.62% in its ongoing worth. Assuming we look at the ongoing business sector cap of the Saitama with yesterday's, you can see that the market cap is likewise down. For most recent 7 days, the Saitama was in great vertical pattern and expanded by 8.06%. Saitama 2 has shown areas of strength for exceptionally recently, and this could be decent and open door to dive right in and contribute. Think about the market capitalization of Saitama 2 and other top digital forms of money with our natural instrument. Perceive how the absolute worth of every digital currency is flowing stockpile piles facing others, and gain bits of knowledge into the market elements. Select 2 cryptographic forms of money to analyze their market cap and picture the outcomes. Saitama 2 Benefit Number Cruncher is a free instrument that permits you to quickly assess the exhibition of your Saitama property by computing likely benefits and misfortunes in light of fluctuating business sector costs. Basically enter the sum you have contributed, the purchasing cost, and the sell value, charge, and our Saitama mini computer will wrap up. We foresee future Saitama 2 cost expectations Saitama figure by applying profound computerized reasoning helped specialized investigation on the past value information of Saitama 2. We give our all to gather greatest verifiable information for the Saitama coin, which incorporate numerous boundaries like past value, Saitama 2 market cap, Saitama 2 volume and barely any more. Assuming you are hoping to put resources into computerized digital forms of money and need great profit from your ventures, try to peruse our expectations. Saitama 2 Value Forecast Rundown. Examiners project a bullish pattern for Saitama 2 in 2025, with costs possibly coming to $0.039 mark. The negative cost expectation for Saitama 2 Saitama in 2030 is $0.0216, with a possible high of $0.0252. Long-haul investigation proposes that Saitama 2 cost might actually flood to $1.87 by 2050. With a possible reach somewhere in the range of $1.79 and $2.01. There is potential for Saitama 2 cost to encounter a huge flood, coming to as high as $1.49 toward the finish of 2040. With the ongoing cost of $0.019, Saitama 2 holds its ground on the lookout. Saitama 2 Value Forecast 2024. The cost of Saitama 2 is anticipated to reach at any rate level of $0.022 in 2024. The Saitama 2 cost can arrive at a greatest degree of $0.026 with the typical cost of $0.023 all through 2024. Saitama 2 Value Expectation 2025. As per our profound specialized examination on past value information of Saitama, in 2025 the cost of Saitama 2 is anticipated to reach at least degree of $0.032. The Saitama cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $0.039 with the typical exchanging cost of $0.033. Saitama value figure for 2026. As per our profound specialized examination on past value information of Saitama, in 2026 the cost of Saitama 2 is estimated to be at around a base worth of $0.047. The Saitama 2 value worth can arrive at a limit of $0.054 with the typical exchanging worth of $0.048 in USD. Saitama 2 Saitama Value Forecast 2027. The cost of Saitama 2 is anticipated to reach at the very least worth of $0.069 in 2027. The Saitama 2 cost could arrive at a most extreme worth of $0.083 with the typical exchanging cost of $0.071 all through 2027. Saitama 2 Value Forecast 2028. The cost of one Saitama F2 is supposed to reach at any rate level of $0.0102 in 2028. The Saitama cost can arrive at a greatest degree of $0.0123, with the typical cost of $0.0105 all through 2028. Saitama F2 Value Forecast 2029. According to the Gauge and Specialized Examination, in 2029 the cost of Saitama F2 is supposed to reach at least value worth of $0.0149. The Saitama cost can arrive at a most extreme value worth of $0.0176, with a typical worth of $0.0153. Saitama F2 Saitama Value Forecast 2030. Saitama F2 cost is gauged to arrive at a least conceivable degree of $0.0216 in 2030. According to our discoveries, the Saitama cost could arrive at a greatest conceivable degree of $0.0252, with the typical gauge cost of $0.0224. Saitama F2 Value Gauge 2031. Saitama F2 cost is gauged to arrive at a most minimal conceivable degree of $0.0318 in 2031. According to our discoveries, the Saitama cost could arrive at a most extreme conceivable degree of $0.375, with the typical estimate cost of $0.329. Saitama F2 Saitama Value Expectation 2032. The cost of Saitama F2 is anticipated to reach at least worth of $0.0434 in 2032. The Saitama F2 cost could arrive at a most extreme worth of $0.0548, with the typical exchanging cost of $0.0451 all through 2032. According to the Gauge Cost and Specialized Examination, in 2033 the cost of Saitama F2 is anticipated to reach at the very least degree of $0.0651. The Saitama cost can arrive at a greatest degree of $0.0745, with the typical exchanging cost of $0.0674. Saitama F2 Value Estimate 2040. Understanding business sector patterns and opinions is pivotal, however feeling can be flighty. Inspecting current market elements can offer experiences into potential cost developments, however taking into account the more extensive ecosystem is fundamental. In 2040, the greatest cost of Saitama F2 is supposed to reach $1.49, with a typical exchanging worth of $1.32. The base cost is projected to be around $1.22. Saitama Value Estimate for 2050. The reception and certifiable use instances of a digital money are similarly crucial contemplations. Projects with viable applications and broad reception are bound to persevere over the long haul. According to the Saitama F2 cost gauge for 2050, Saitama is expected to arrive at a greatest value worth of $2.01 in 2050. The base anticipated cost of Saitama coin in 2050 is supposed to be around $1.79, while the typical cost of the Saitama F2 for 2050 is projected to be $1.87. Saitama F2 Value Conjecture Facts. What amount does Saitama F2